What's up, guys? I'm gonna be walking you through one of my full body workouts today. So let's jump into it. After you get done with your warm up, I'm gonna jump on the bike first. And on the bike, I start off slow with a lower resistance, just cycling at a steady pace for about 20 seconds. Then I will increase the resistance and push hard for 10 seconds. And so that's a 30-second cycle, and I'll do this for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Next, I jump on the stair stepper to incorporate something for my calves. I'll be on the stair stepper for at least another 3 minutes, and every step that I take, I'll do 1 or 2 calf raises, and you'll get a nice pump out of it. The hanging leg raises. This is the best, hands down, ab workout that I do to help me build my abs. And second, I didn't include it in here, but I usually do cable crunches. Make sure that you're exhaling to get a full contraction in the abs. The first exercise for upper body that we're gonna jump on is the bench press. I like to either start off with either back or bench, and it's just my preference. It's one of the lifts that I go the hardest on. That I'm really trying to improve. So I usually just start off with a warm-up of the 135, then I jump up to the 225. Obviously everybody's gonna vary on that, but I only do 3 to 6 reps just to warm up. And this exercise, it's a compound lift, so my goal in this lift, in this exercise, is just to increase my maximal strength. I'm not gonna go for volume here. I don't care about how many reps I can do. All I care about is the weight I can push. So I go up to, right now, my 1 rep max, just because I haven't been consistent, is 275. So you see me hit this 1 time. With that 1 rep max, I'm good with that. Just making sure that I'm pushing myself, and then I come down to 245 so I can at least hit a few more reps. So as you can see, I struggled to hit 3 reps with the 245 after doing my maximal rep of the 275. And I think that's important just so you can push yourself and you know that you're gonna be increasing your maximal strength there. With back, I started off with some muscle ups. I just wanted to include those in there just to practice some calisthenics. Then I jump into weighted pull-ups. Right now I'm only doing 35 pounds for a weighted pull-ups. I typically do 45 pounds. It's my 3rd day of the program. Just wanted to get some more reps in. I like to do wide grip pull-ups whenever I do it, so you can see that I'm grabbing at the end, at the corner of the bar, rather than the front side of the bar. And it's just gonna make it tougher. Typically, if I'm holding the front side of the bar, I would easily be able to crank out more, but when you're grabbing the edge of the corner, your grip is a lot wider and it's way more difficult. And this will just make it, this will just help you focus on the maximal strength of your back. And the isolation movement for back, we do lat extensions. And I like to do these because it really helps me get a good pump in for my back and my lats. I feel them a lot, and I'll do a drop set superset for this. I also forgot in this one, I typically will do an isolation movement for every maximal strength or compound movement that I'm doing for the muscle group. So when I hit bench for chest, I'll typically also hit like a pec deck or the cable flies or something like that. So for shoulders, we're jumping into dumbbell shoulder press. This is my favorite. I like the seated dumbbell shoulder press over every variation. And I just warmed up with 55 pounds, jumping up to 90 pounds. And same thing, so the point of this is maximal strength. So I'm not going for reps here. I'm going for pure strength. So I'm trying to push myself to make sure that I'm getting stronger over just for hypertrophy. I decided to change the camera angle here, jumping up to 100 pounds on shoulder press. And so this is actually the most I've done on shoulder press. And I don't remember, I think my PR is probably like 5 or 6 reps, but this time, like I said, I haven't been consistent for a while. So I'm only able to get 2 reps in. This guy accidentally rolls a dumbbell on my foot and it made me laugh, and I only got 2 reps in. That guy kind of ruined my set, but it's all good. He's a buddy of mine. Ended up talking to him for a while, which ended up cutting my workout a little bit short. That's why I wasn't able to include a isolation for every compound movement that I did. But then we jump into laterals here. Laterals are my favorite exercise for shoulders. They really give me a good pump and isolation. And I do a drop set, superset here for my shoulders as well. And when I do supersets, I don't have any rest time, so really make some burn. Here we're jumping into squats, and for squats, same thing. This is the compound movement that I'm doing, so I'm not really going to be focused on the reps here. The purpose of this is really to focus on your form and focus on your maximal strength. So I instantly go up to 225, hit a few reps, really focus on pushing through with your heels. And I jump up to 315. Sometimes I'll go up to 375. But since I just am starting back out with my program, I only wanted to crank out a few of 315 to make sure I'm solid. I just ordered a new belt. This is just a belt that my gym had, and it's not that great. It's all right for support. Obviously, sometimes I'll get a tweak in my back if I don't have proper core support. So having a really good belt, a quality belt, will help with that. And here I decided to do goblet squats for my isolation movement. So just doing a drop set, superset with that as well, focusing on the higher rep range, really going all the way down and squeezing at the top for that isolation. For biceps, I like the preacher curl just to go heavy. And here you could see that I literally only did 2 reps of this high weights, and it's just to kind of really push and test my biceps before I go into the actual exercise of the double preacher curl. And then I actually start doing the drop set, superset. And like I said, For this, I'm going heavy. It's not specifically working on the isolation here. It's just to really push my maximal strength on the biceps to get their strength up. As you can see, I'm cheating a little bit here by not even fully sitting down. I'm kind of using the weight of my body and pulling it up. And it's a little bit like what you would do maybe like in an arm wrestle. And this is gonna strengthen not only the bicep, but the entire tendon and the muscle connections all the way through your arm. So that's why I like to do it. It'll really help you with just your strength, your maximal strength in your arms in general. And then last but not least, we're at weighted dips for triceps. And this is my favorite exercise for my triceps. I like to do weighted dips, and I typically do more weight, but I think that's like the 50 pound kettlebell. Same thing, this is just gonna be for maximal strength. I didn't include my isolation movements for the biceps or for triceps, which I'll typically do either the dumbbells for biceps, just regular curls, and then or cables. And then for triceps, I typically do cable extensions. But dips are super good, and I love them for going heavy on my triceps. So this is my current physique. This is 3 days in. As you can see, I'm probably between 13 to 15% body fat. I'm weighing in at 194 pounds, and this is essentially the starting physique before I really get into my program. And I'm starting off with about 4 days a week going to the gym. I'm also doing a few other things like training at home, either doing jump roping or boxing or something else. But yeah, stay tuned for the journey. Thanks, guys.